You're a team of professionals who can't write, they don't need writing help. This is one of the calls we get most often. I'm spending too much time rewriting my team's documents because their writing stinks. Maybe it does, but maybe, just maybe, it doesn't. And the reasons you're spending so much time rewriting has nothing to do with their writing skills. In this video, I'm going to explain the most common reasons for poor writing and show you how you can fix that problem forever. Right now, you're probably frustrated. Frustrated that your team's writing doesn't seem to be improving despite the feedback they get. Frustrated that they spend too much time writing without the documents improving, and frustrated that your team's documents have to be rewritten over and over and over. You give your team good, solid feedback, but their writing doesn't improve. You rewrite their documents to show them what good looks like, but they aren't getting it, and the documents simply aren't improving. Look, I get it. We see this a lot, and you're doing the best you can to help your team of professionals improve their writing. But for some reason, they're just not getting it. Here's the kicker. Your approach is wrong. You're trying to solve the wrong problem. Remember I said earlier that your team doesn't need writing help? They don't. And here's why. This is what I'm going to explain. What we found via our patented PROS Communication Diagnostic is that the issue with poor writing is rarely the fault of the writers. More often, it's a combination of things: subpar tools, a lack of processes, and reviewers who simply don't know how to give actionable feedback. But imagine this, a system that's put together so that your team of writers not only write more quickly, but write better documents the first time. Imagine that their documents are so well written that little to no rewriting or reviewing is required, and you can focus on your real job. It is possible with our PROS Communication Diagnostic. We've helped thousands of clients uncover the root causes of poor writing and solve them forever. I'm sure you're skeptical, but we showed a multinational eye care company how to save $175,000 a month, yes, a month, simply by putting a review process in place. We showed a pharmaceutical company how to save $900,000 a year by putting SOPs and templates in place. And we showed a multi-million-dollar insurance company how to reduce employee contact time with customers by 33% while improving customer satisfaction. If you're a project manager, a program director, or anyone who manages a team of professionals who write documentation, this is for you. Imagine going to work every day confident that your team will produce documents that are reader-focused, clear, and targeted. I'm Pam Hurley, the owner and founder of Hurley Write Incorporated. I was in academia for many years and realized that many of my students wanted to learn better writing skills for the workplace, but they didn't feel like they were getting what they needed to be able to do that. At that point, I developed a technical writing course developed specifically for non-English majors that focused on practical strategies and critical thinking. The course was so successful that the university hired me to create a part 2 of that course. I'm proud to say I'm still in touch with some of those students who tell me that they still use what they learned in that class. The success of those courses made me consider that professionals in the workplace could use it, so I started calling local companies. The first to hire me was a pharmaceutical company. They found the course so beneficial that they hired me to teach their new hires, and that was a gig I had for 4 years. From there, the business exploded. But here's what was missing. While I was teaching writing workshops, I was finding that some of the issues after the writing workshops was completed persisted, and I decided to find out why. And from that, the PROS Communication Diagnostic was born. We developed a process to uncover why some of the communication issues continued despite the focused writing workshops. We developed a system in which we did a deep analysis of documents, reviewer comments, and tools. We interviewed and surveyed writers and reviewers to understand their experiences and perceptions around writing and reviewing. And what we found was surprising. In many cases, it wasn't only the writers who were creating the bottleneck. The reviewers often had no process. There was no agreement about what to review for or any timelines associated with reviewing. Writers had little to no guidance and were expected to know how to write because they're college educated, but oftentimes they were confused. And tools were often lacking in guidance and in many cases unusable. So it was no surprise that employees weren't using them. The PROS Communication Diagnostic isn't some generic off-the-shelf audit. It's a customized 30-day program in which we analyze your documents, your processes, and your tools to discover how much time and money are being wasted, including what opportunities are lost. The best part, we provide a robust report that shows you exactly what we found, and we provide recommendations that you can implement immediately. In our report, the PROS Communication Roadmap, you can take that information and you can implement it yourself. You can hire us to do it, or you can hire another vendor to do it. In any case, you'll have a blueprint to help you solve the writing issue and ensure that you have processes in place to solve your team's communication issues forever. Thank you.